hope you're all doing okay and your Sundays are going well. Well, I've had a reasonable morning. I went to Gatwick Airport this morning to take a customer up there, and on the way home I found out my wife and my youngest son, so I popped down there. Sorry, I was just getting rid of the old notifications on my phone so we don't get beeped. Anyway, I popped down the arcades and decided to join them, and we went and had a McDonald's together, and they've gone off somewhere and I'm going home, so it's been a good, a really good day. Well, I was thinking about the events of the last couple of days, and there's certain things that bug me. Everything that's been going on with Matt Hancock and everything else. Hello there, people are popping up and saying hello already. Well, I was looking at the camera footage, and it appears to me, a low resolution camera, or a relatively low resolution camera, placed in an office, and it looked to me like it was a stitch up. I don't think he knew that camera was there, or he may have suspected that camera was there, but well and truly he'd been stitched right up. I think this is all part of a bigger agenda. What we do, what happens next, I don't know, but it really was sus to me how fast, Sajid David, I can't even say his ruddy name, you know who I mean, got put into position as the next health secretary. Something really stinks there. I suppose we'll find out. I'll tell you where I am at the moment. I'm parked up at Palm Bay. If I flip the camera around, I can show you. There we go. Now this is a big green just down the road from my house. I don't know if you can see it clearly. I know sometimes the footage goes a bit grainy. And right down there in the distance there's a cafe which we used to go to an awful lot, and they do a decent fry up and a nice cup of tea, and it's really nice. And there's one thing about this sea view down here, and you can see out to distance and all the nature. It's a reminder to me about the sanctity of life and how precious life is, and our lives the way they were, the way they used to be, and how do we get them back? I've just got this sneaking suspicion that there's more at play here than we realise. I'm trying to choose my words carefully because I don't want to get stomped on, but I want to air my thoughts. You look at what happened in London. There was loads of them, and not one media channel anywhere broadcast it, did they? And they all had a common purpose: give us our lives back. We know something's coming, we know something's amiss somewhere, and the question is, what do we do about it? Do we sit and let it happen? Do we wait for them to have our way? I've had some rather disturbing things sent to me over the last couple of days, which I've taken the trouble to read, and they're out there for public consumption. I can't put them on here because I'll be history, but there is something afoot and I don't like it. The thing we can do about it, look up the meaning of the word passive resistance. People are doing this already. It's to do with compliance, obedience, cooperation. That's how this is all happening. We're being compliant, we're being obedient, we're cooperating. How far will that go? How far will they push us? And what's going to happen next? I'm very interested what's going to happen July 19th, when coincidentally the kids go on holiday. What about you? Give us a comment what you may think about it. I have my suspicions that there's going to be more shenanigans afoot, to be quite honest. You look on something like Alex Belfield or something like that, they're all airing similar views. Something's amiss. What is it? What are they going to do next? Just look up that word for me, passive resistance, and you'll see what I mean. I can't go into detail because again I'll be history. I'm getting to the point fast where I'm starting to not care, but if I trip up even this much, I'll be gone, and I don't want that. I want to be here, I want to be speaking, I want to be with you. So to an extent I have to play by the rules, and I can change certain things, as we all can. Hey, changing the subject, somebody's just said greetings from Stevenage. Hi, I've got an uncle that lives up that neck of the woods, so that's great. I see lots of people coming on here today and saying hello and giving your opinion. That's one vital thing that we need to do. We need to keep platforms like this going where we can all talk and cooperate, and you know, people that are isolated in their homes and don't go out an awful lot as well. Very, very vital these platforms stay. They might be being controlled by lefties, but there are certain things we can do to keep them going. Speaking of which, I applied for monetisation quite a while ago, and they say it usually takes a month. I'm still waiting. It's been probably 2 to 3 months so far. Still no joy. You haven't seen the adverts pop up on the screen. I do wonder whether it's because of what I'm saying, you know, what I'm doing. Is there some kind of thing afoot, you know, oh, he's not making any money out of it, so let's starve him of capital and see if he'll go away. Well, I'm not going away. There are links in the description, by the way, if anybody ever wants to buy me a pint anytime, and I'll be having a few of those this evening and getting quietly pissed in the corner as always. But yeah, I hope you kind of see where I'm coming from with some of what I'm said, but very, very disturbing now. Anyway, I don't know what the rest of you are doing for the rest of the day, but I've got work again at 6:15, and I'll come up with another video a bit later on, because I want to check your opinion about something that I'm starting to do on the channel. And I've got a nice meat pie and potatoes and a nice something with custard for pudding, and I shall go and do my work and come home with cider and get quietly slozzled. So for now, I'm going to bid you adieu. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Keep your chins up, be there for each other, take care. This is the Gabby Cabby, Andy, signing off. Toodaloo.